So it's the next day now, and trekking out of Namche towards a town called Tengbush. I thought I was going to have to walk up that hill again because my sack is heavy now, it's got all my stuff in, but thankfully I don't have to do that anymore. I think the first couple of hours is pretty easy, and then it goes downhill, and then there's a long uphill section towards the town. So I don't know, maybe about 4 hours of trekking today, maybe 5, we'll see. So I think I'm about an hour and 20 minutes down of the trek. Hasn't been too hard to be honest, it's been alright. I think there's about maybe an hour, maybe a bit less down. I'll stop for some lunch, and then there's that long hill which is about 2 hours up. So yeah, it's maybe like 3 hours left. Yeah, feeling good. Got my coconut macaroon things that I got from the bakery, which is delicious. And I think I've got like a really big uphill section now to the next town. Because we've just had a really nice, easy downhill section, which has been nice on the legs. But yeah, the views are constricted, but still nice. So it's the start of the, I think it's the 5th day now. Lost track now, but I'm leaving the town of Tengbush, and I'm heading to a place called Dingbush, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't think the walk's going to be as hard today. The itinerary says it's sort of up and downhill towards this town called Pengbush, where I'll have lunch, and then it's a uphill trek towards the next town, Dingbush, where I'll spend 2 nights to acclimatise, and that's at 4,400 metres. I'm at 3,900 metres now. So I'm at the town of Pengbush. I got here quicker than expected, so I'm not going to bother stopping for lunch, I'm not hungry. Just going to carry on and see how long it takes to get to the next town where I'm finishing. Should take 2 hours, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to do it quicker, we'll see. But I think I'm about to get a really good view of Everest soon, so that should be cool. 8,848 metres. The air is so thin up there that when you're at the altitude, your body is literally dying, which is why most people climb it with oxygen. But there are 4 camps above base camp that allow the climbers to slowly ascend up to the summit. So they'll finish at camp 4, wait for the good weather, and they'll start their ascent around 1 or 2 in the morning. So I think I can see the town of Dingbushi. I'm at about 4,500 metres now, and I tell you what, I'm feeling really good. I just had an uphill section and I just went straight up it, and I thought there was something wrong with me at first. I was like, whoa, I should be feeling something here, but yeah, I'm feeling good. So I've checked into my room in Dingbushi. I feel like I'm in like a luxury room now compared to what I was in last night. Last night was really, really small. This is nice. Look at this. Ooh. I've even got my own power. Look at that. My own toilet. Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm in the Shangri-La. So, It's the 7th day now. I've had 2 days in Tingbouché to acclimatise. Yesterday I went up there, 500 metres above where I was staying, to acclimatise, and today I'm trekking to a town called Le Boucher at 4,900 metres. So yeah, pretty high. And then tomorrow I trek to base camp. And this is the scenery here is pretty cool. So it's starting to look a bit more like Mars now. Yeah, the scenery has definitely changed the last, well, to us today really. There's no trees anywhere. It's just rock, ice and cloud. It looks amazing though. Looks like that's where I'm heading. Up there. That looks like it's going to be quite tough. So this is the pace that you go at when you hit an uphill section at around, I think we're at 4,600 metres. So this is how slow my feet are going. And this is at a quick pace as well. I'll be overtaking people at this pace. It's just incredibly slow. But this is the best you can do. If you go any faster, you'll just knacker yourself out. And there's a long way up. So just trot her up like this. Oh, that uphill section has been finished. Finished. Oh, this altitude's sending me loopy. You have to think about what you say. Oh, but I think it's a bit flatter from now on, which is good. I'm not sure what the altitude is here, but I think I'll catch my breath. And there's Everest, but with a big, oh, there we go. With a big cloud. All we need to do is get that out of the way, and then this would be, well, it is a good view already, but look at that bad boy. So I'm heading round here through that valley. So I've still got a while to go. Oh, so I've made it to Le Boucher. I absolutely demolished that trek today. The altitude we've gone from 4,000. Gone from 4,400 to 4,900, so half a kilometre up. I think I've walked about 12 kilometres in distance, and in total, and most of it was uphill, in total it's taken me 2 hours 50 minutes, and that was with a stopover. Yeah, I left at 8:20. Time's 10 past 11 now. Need to find somewhere to stay. So, as I arrived at Le Boucher quite early in the morning, well, just after 11, I've decided to carry on and continue on to next day's itinerary. So tomorrow's itinerary, the first part of the day, is trek to a place called Gorakshep, which is about 2 to 2.5 hours from Le Boucher. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'll just get ahead of schedule really. Tomorrow I can hike up to base camp and then maybe hike back down towards the next village. So yeah, it's always good to get ahead of schedule.
From the pass, this side isn't that good anyway.
That doesn't look fun. Starting to feel sort of weird effects from the altitude. I think I'm at around 5,000 metres now. I put my bag down earlier to get some water, and I got a massive head rush, which wasn't very pleasant, and my hands are starting to feel weird as well. If I sort of move my hands like that, I get sort of sharp pins and needles in my hands. And if I was to sit down and put my hand down like that, I'd get like a sharp pain running in my hand, like the nerves are, or something's going on with them. So yeah, apart from that, I feel good. And the place I'm heading to now is at 5,130 meters, I think. So that means I would have gone from 4,400 up to there. So just over 700 meters of elevation in a day, which is it's quite a lot, to be honest. So I'm not surprised I'm feeling a bit weird. So I've made it to a Gorak ship. Time I got here about 2 o'clock. I was suffering from a bit of altitude sickness on the way here. Yeah, they say to head back down if you do start feeling sick, which is what I was starting to feel a bit sick. But heading back down to the previous town meant an hour and a half of trekking up and down again. So as opposed to trekking an extra 15 minutes to here, so I decided just to come here. I feel fine once I'm sitting down. It was just once I was walking and once my heart rate got up a bit, I felt a bit ill and a bit weak. But I've got the rest of the day here now. It's 2 o'clock. I should acclimatise to the altitude throughout the day. So it's the next day now, day 7, I think. Heading to base camp. I can't see my watch. It's early in the morning. I think it's around 7, 7:15. The sun hasn't hit this part of the mountain yet, so it's fucking freezing, as you can probably tell by my nose. Not many people head to base camp this early, so I think I should have a place to myself, which would be nice. Again, looks just very Mars-like. Yeah, I'm heading straight through there. Made it to Everest base camp, and it is a bit different than I expected. It's hard to believe that they set up a whole little community here, tents and stuff like that. There's just lots and lots of rock everywhere, but it does look pretty cool. There's you can see the remnants of people that have been here before, whether that's people that have been climbing base camp, climbing Everest, or people that have just came to base camp. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's cool. Glad I'm finally here. Still out of breath. It's a gloomy place, but the views make up for it, and I guess it all changes once people get here for the climbing season. I still don't understand how they put their tents up and where they put them. It's just hills and bumps and rocks everywhere. Really? Going up back to Gorak Shep's even harder. You have to like clamber over all this loose rock. It's quite steep as well, and it's really easy to lose your footing. Looking forward to some lower altitude. So I've arrived at Gorak Shep, where I started the trek to base camp. And now I'm going to attempt to trek to Boucher, which is where I spent a couple of nights a few days ago. It's a long way, but I think I can make it. So, not a bad view. Another good view. There she is. I've made it. I am undefeatable. Whew. That's a long day trekking. Everest base camp all the way to Boucher. So I've been waiting at the airport most of the day. All flights to Lukla and to Kathmandu are cancelled. So I'm having to get a chopper again. but because the choppers couldn't land at Lukla, I've had to hike about an hour and a half downhill. But finally, I'm getting the chopper to Kathmandu. So, cue it, Arnie.